Hello. Today, I want to tell you about my Patreon. Now that it's been several years since I entered the film composing industry, I feel like I'm pretty confident about what I am good at and what people like from me, and I decided to focus on community. And I know you've heard of communities, like various online people have their own communities, but let me tell you about mine. And if you're interested, you can join through the link below. But first, banana. This industry is incredibly lonely. I mean, you sit down at this desk or at your piano or in front of your DAW and you just compose, you send out emails, you watch a movie by yourself. I knew that I wanted to have at least one free community event every single month. And so that is what you get when you sign up for the free tier. We get to hang out in composing sessions. You can watch me compose, ask me questions, just hang out. They can be related to composing and career stuff or not. It's just a casual place to spend time together. And if you want to learn from me specifically, I mean, you can do that, but that's not the only thing you can do. Another free community event we can do are just coffee chats. We can talk about various topics related to being a composer in the film industry, but we can also talk about general things like creativity or personal projects that we're all working on. Now let's talk about the paid stuff. So if you watched my previous video, you know that I really love notebooks, and it's a big part of why I made it this far in my journey and what has allowed me to come up with ideas for this channel, and also zines. Zines are just an extension of my creativity. They're just little handmade magazines that I use to reflect on my experiences as a composer and literally just navigate the roller coaster ride that is having a career in composing. It is a creative career in general. The first tier is called Yippee, and in that tier you get access to my office hours. I might change that name because it makes me sound like a professor, and I don't know if I like that. Maybe I'll call it studio hours. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change that. But basically, in addition to the free events, you can come and pop in to my studio. You can see me work on music or a zine or write or whatever it is I'm doing. And you can ask me any questions you want about pursuing a career in composing. Literally anything you think I would be of use to you on, you can ask me. And then you also get access to my notebook collection, where I basically share pages from my notebook that I think are interesting or give you an insight into my process as a composer. So this might be something like this, where I show my work researching filmmakers for the composers that I work with, and zines like this, where I was experiencing a lot of anxiety, waiting for answers to people that I had been interested in working with. I don't handle uncertainty well, and so art really helps me navigate those feelings. So if that's something you can relate to and you want to learn about from my perspective, just see how I see the world, you might like this tier. So yippee, it's $10 a month, and that leads me into the next tier, double yippee, $20 a month. You get everything in Yippee, but you also get a monthly zine sent to you. I will make copies of a zine that I have made once a month and mail it to you. So if you really like my channel and you're a big fan and you are interested in having some kind of physical piece of art from me that isn't music, that reflects I don't know, whatever goes on this crazy brain, then I think you might like this tier. In addition to that, you can also join the co-working sessions. Basically, if you have something you need to get done, but you've been procrastinating and you want someone to keep you accountable, we all hop onto this co-working session. We say what we're gonna work on. We work on it for an hour, set a timer. When that timer goes off, you better have made progress on that, because you're gonna have to look me in the webcam and say whether or not you did what you needed to do. Working sessions will happen anywhere from once a week to, every other weekend. And lastly, if you want to work with me one-on-one, you can sign up for a one-to-one mentorship / creative matchmaking session. Flip that the other way around. Creative matchmaking / mentorship session. You get everything in double Yippee, but you also get one call with me every month for an hour and DM and email support. What I usually do with composers is, get to know them a little bit, figure out what your goals are, and then just do everything that I can to be of use to you. Help you find filmmakers that you would be a good fit to work with, how to contact them, how to follow up. This is something I've been through several times, and I've helped many composers navigate. I think if you are a fan of this channel already, you already know what I'm all about, so I'll just leave it there. That'll be $300 a month, and like I said, in between the calls, I'm available to you via DMs and email, so be sure to use that if you sign up for this tier. And that's pretty much it. So slowly but surely, this Patreon is something I hope to really pour my heart into. I just feel like Instagram, Substack, YouTube, they're all great platforms, but they are not exactly great for focusing. They're pretty distracting, if I'm being honest. This little world that I am creating of my own on Patreon is a place to calmly share what it is I'm doing with you. So if you're a big fan, I'd love to see you, hang out with you, and just share my world with you. So hope to see you there. Bye. In the linky dinky.